He thought it was spilt wine until it moved. The boy's job was to keep things from sticking. Wax, mostly. Ink when it clotted. Doors when damp swelled the wood. He worked the edges of things. Quiet, low, necessary. A clerk, though no one said it like it mattered. His hands knew stone better than people. Cold flagstones. Cracks that held yesterday's dirt. Grooves worn by boots older than his name. He knew where the draft slipped in under the north door and where the candles guttered first when the wind came wrong. He knew hunger, too. That sat under everything. A steady pull. So when the men came in armor, he noticed the weight of them before he saw their faces. Iron does not belong in a place like that. Not walking, not with purpose. It rang, not loud, not yet, but wrong. A hard note in a soft room. The boy looked up from the wax he was scraping. The smell hit him first. Wet wool, leather, cold metal, then boots. Not pilgrim boots, not soft. These struck the floor like they meant it. No one stopped them. That was the first wrong thing. Where is he? One of them asked it like a demand owed to him. A priest tried to answer. Words tangled. Latin slipped. English pushed through. The boy didn't follow the words. He watched hands. The knight's hands stayed near their swords. The priest's hands stayed open. That told him enough. Thomas Becket did not look afraid. That is what they would say later. The boy would remember something else. He remembered the archbishop's hand. It tightened once, on the edge of something, pillar maybe, or stone. Not a grand gesture, not martyrdom, just a grip, a man feeling the world go hard under him. Then voices rose. Not prayers, not properly. A push, a stumble. The first blow did not land clean. That was the detail the boy could never scrub out. Steel struck, skidded, bit wrong. The sound was not noble, not sharp. It was a scrape, a butcher missing the line. Becket's head turned with it, not dramatic, just forced. The second blow came fast, too fast to be holy. After that, it was not a story, it was work. Arms rising, falling, breath grunting, cloth tearing, someone shouting something about the king, someone else shouting nothing at all. And the blood, too much of it. It did not spill neatly, it ran. It found the cracks the boy knew. It filled them. Warm first, then thickening. It pushed under his shoes before he realized he had stepped forward. He did not remember deciding to move. He only knew he was closer than he should be, close enough to see the last strike split more than flesh, close enough to hear the sound inside it. Then it stopped, just like that. Silence in a cathedral is never empty. It hums, it breathes, it waits. This silence was broken. Someone was crying. Someone was praying. Someone was already giving orders. Shut the doors. That one came sharp, certain, useful. And the boy felt it then. The turn. Not from life to death, from chaos to use. Cloth. A hand shoved something at him, rough linen, poor weave. Here, take it. Press. No, not there, there. He knelt because he was pushed to kneel. The blood was still warm. It soaked through faster than he expected, through the cloth, into his fingers, under his nails. He tried not to look at what he pressed. He failed. He saw hair matted wrong, bone where bone should not show. He saw the face, but not the face they would later draw. This one was slack, mouth open, not speaking. The boy swallowed. Hold it. He held it. His hands did not belong to him anymore. They worked quickly. That was the second wrong thing. Men who had been shouting were now quiet, focused, efficient. Another cloth, another. Bowls brought, candles moved closer. Careful, don't waste it. Don't waste it. The boy heard that clearly. He pressed harder without meaning to. Martyr. The word arrived early. Too early. A priest said it first. Soft. Testing it, like a coin between fingers. Martyr. Another said it louder. Martyr. It spread. The boy looked down at what he held. He did not see a martyr. He saw a man killed badly. Tell it properly. The instruction came later, in a side room, away from the stone. The boy stood with his hands washed 3 times and still not clean. Say he refused them. He did, the boy said. Yes, good. Say he stood firm. The boy hesitated. He moved. A pause. Moved? A little. A look passed between the men. Say he stood firm. The boy nodded. His stomach tightened. The blood did not stay on the floor. That might have been the worst of it. They gathered it, carefully, deliberately, cloth soaked and wrung into bowls, straw scraped up, chips of stone pried loose where it had pooled thickest. Not that piece, this one. See the colour? Keep that. The boy watched a man hold up a fragment like it was coin. Good. Very good. Good. Pilgrims came before the floor had dried. Word travels fast when it promises something. They arrived in mud and hope, knees wet, hands cracked, coins tight in fists that did not open easily for anything less than heaven. Here? One asked. Here, a priest said, already certain. The boy stood to the side. He saw the cloth he had held cut now, divided, smaller pieces, manageable pieces. A woman kissed one. A man wept into another. Take it, a small offering. Coins clinked. The boy flinched at the sound. Metal on wood, clean, certain, countable, unlike blood. Miracles began as whispers. They say a man stood again. They say a fever broke. They always say. The boy listened. He watched. He saw a lame man walk 3 steps and fall. He saw a woman claim sight and still reach for her daughter's arm in the dark. He saw belief fill the gaps where truth had been cut away, and sometimes he saw something he could not place. A hand steadied, a breath eased, a pain lessened. He did not know what to do with those. They made it worse. You were there. This time it was not a suggestion. A man with better cloth, better hands, and a softer voice. You saw it. Yes. Good. Then you will help us. Help. The boy's fingers twitched. Tell me, the man said. Did he yield? The boy's mouth dried. He saw it again, the first blow, the wrong angle, the flinch. No, he said. The man smiled. Good. Did he stand for God? The boy thought of the grip, the hand on stone. Yes, he said. The man nodded, satisfied. And the manner of his death? The boy paused, steel scraping, bone splitting, not clean, never clean. The word stuck. He was struck down. The man supplied gently. Yes, the boy said, struck down. It sounded better. The story settled, like dust, like ash, like accounts balanced at the end of a long day. It had shape now, edges, meaning. It could be told. It could be sold. The boy wrote it, not all at once, not boldly, line by line, ink by ink. He chose words that did not fight him. Firm, faithful, martyr. He left out the slip of the blade. He left out the sound. He left out the hand tightening on stone. His script was neat, obedient, useful. Years passed in small, hard increments. Coins counted, candles lit, cloths cut. The boy grew into his hands. They steadied. They learned to take money without looking at the giver's eyes. They learned to light wicks without flinching at the smell. They learned to write faster, cleaner, truer, in a way that had nothing to do with truth. One morning, a pilgrim pressed his forehead to a relic the boy had prepared. The cloth was faded now, browned, revered. The man wept. Thank you, he whispered to no one the boy could see. The boy held out the bowl. Coins dropped in. 1, 2, 3. A fair sum. He nodded. Professional. Practiced. His hands did not shake. He remembered it still. Not the story. The thing itself. Red on stone. Too much of it. Moving. He dipped his fingers in clean water and wiped the rim of the bowl. Careful, precise. The work mattered. It always had. That was the problem. Behind him, someone said it again. Martyr. The word rang clean. No scrape in it. No mess. No hesitation. The boy, no longer a boy, closed the ledger. Ink drying. Numbers neat. Story settled. He looked down at his hands. They were clean. They would never be clean, and still he took the next coin.